Welcome to my channel. Today we will be exploring some text effect in Figma. Number 1 in the list is neon text glow effect. Let's get started. First of all, we need to create a frame. Let's zoom in. Let's add a text. Let's say it neon effect. Now quickly change the font face and size. Set the text color to white and the frame color to black. Now to add neon text glow effect, I would like to add drop shadow. Let's go to Effect, Add Drop Shadow, set X-axis to 0 and Y-axis to 4. Blur set it to 50 and then transparency 100% and select the color blue. Let's copy the color code, add another drop shadow and then set X to 0 and Y to 2. And paste the same color code and set the opacity to 100% and blur to 50%. There you have it, you got the neon glow text effect, easy. Number 2 on the list is Spotlight text effect. Let's get started. As always, we start with a frame. Let's add a text and format it. Now create a rectangle, remove the fill and create it as a component. Add a variable and change the color to green. Now add effect, layer blur, set it to 100. It depends on the size of the text and the shape as well. Once done, go to prototype and click on interaction. While hovering, change it to variant 2, animation is part animation. Now go back to design, select the frame, go to set, insert the instance. Now copy the component enough to cover the text. Now duplicate the text and remove the fill, give it a stroke. Now select all the shape and the original text and apply the mask. Finally play the prototype. There you have it, a spotlight text effect. Number 3 in the list is dripping text effect. Let's get started. As always, let's start with frame. Add text and format it as you're liking. Now to create a dripping effect, I would like to use texture effect in Figma. Let's set it to 0.5 because I believe it gives that effect of dripping liquid. Then convert the text to shape. Use pen tool to create drips. Once done, I like to use circle to create extra drips. Now unlock the text and select all the shapes and text. Go to Union Boolean tool and Union selections. I know it doesn't look like dripping text. Let's smooth the corner. There are no set numbers or values. It all depends on the size of the frame, shape, and the element. So I like to adjust to my liking. There you have it. It is a dripping effect. Number 4 on the list is Retro 3D Text Effect. Let's get started. As usual, let's get started with an empty frame. Let's use the text tool and write down our text and choose the color. Make the text to shape, which doesn't make difference in this case, but it is a good practice. Now we have our object ready. Let's create a duplicate. I'm using Command D or Control D for Windows to duplicate. As I duplicate, I am also positioning the duplicate layers behind slightly down and right hand side. As in the video, I'm using arrow key to do so. Once every layers are ready, I selected all the layers except from the original one and used Boolean union to union it. By the way, I'm using slightly darker contrast of the original color in the union. To make it realistic, I used inner shadow on the original text. There you have it. It is a retro 3D text effect. Number 5 on the list is Glassmorphism text effect. Let's get started. As usual, let's start with an empty frame. Let's create a linear gradient. Now use the type tool or text tool to write the text. Convert the text to shape. Go to fill. Change the transparency to 30%. Go to stroke and set stroke to 1 point and the color to white. Now go to effects, select drop shadow and leave it to default. You can change it based on the size of your frame and other elements, but I'll leave it to default. Similarly, let's set inner shadow. There we have it, our Glassmorphism text effect. Number 6 in the list is Chrome Gradient text effect. Let's get started. Starting with an empty frame. Let's color it black and add text. Convert the text to shape and use linear gradient. We are required to have multiple stops. I am having 4 stops for linear color. Let's make it vertical and adjust the stops. Once done, duplicate the layer and on the top layer, fill with white color and set opacity to 80%. Use blend mode to overlay to add shine to our text. Now add strokes, set it to 1, color to white and opacity to 60. It gives us shiny edges. Lastly, let's go to effect and add inner shadow. Color black and opacity to 60%. There we have it. Our prompt gradient text effect is ready. Number 7 in the list is Emboss and Deboss text effect. Let's get started. In an empty frame, set the color to gray and the text color make similar to the frame color. Now for emboss, let's set drop shadow X to 1, Y to 1 and opacity to 80%, which is bottom right. Add another shadow that is white X to -1, Y to -2, opacity to 80%. That's emboss effect. For deboss effect, which is exactly opposite of emboss. Firstly, get the text color, change it to the background color. Now add inner shadow in this case. On the top left, white 80% and the bottom right, black 80%. Change the blend mode to multiply. There you have it. It is emboss and deboss text effect. That is all for the text effect series in Figma. If you like my video, do not forget to like, comment or subscribe my channel. See you in the next video. Thank you.